Hello, Taurus. How are you? Welcome. I hope you're doing very, very well. Taurus, let's see how your energy will be at this moment. Remember that this reading is general. Take what resonates, and it applies to everyone who has Sun, Ascendant, Moon, or Venus in the sign of Taurus. Taurus, if you need a personal consultation, you can write to the email shown on the screen, and I will send you all the information you need. 3 phone lines are now active for Argentina, Spain, and the rest of the world, letting you contact a tarot service 24 hours a day. You will be able to communicate with my team of tarot readers who will be answering all your questions instantly. All right, let's channel a message for the sign of Taurus. Let's go. Taurus, you have here the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Princess of Swords, and the Four of Wands. Well, quite a lot of fire these days. Taurus, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel that this fire gives you boldness, that it gives you confidence, especially when it comes to asking, so you don't remain in doubt about something. Here, what we see is a Taurus who is freeing himself from insecurities, from fears. That is to say, I need to find this out. I need information about this thing. I need to communicate something else. So what I feel is, so what's going on? You ignite within yourselves a great personal power, a lot of confidence. And this confidence gives you the courage to ask, to talk to a certain person about a matter. I mean, I feel like there's something you need to know these days, right? Like crucial information to clarify a situation that was confusing or unclear. I feel like you're in that moment. I mean, I have no reason to keep my doubts to myself. I have no reason not to say or express what I'm feeling. On the contrary, there's so much confidence and conviction right now to be able to have that serious conversation with that person. A straightforward conversation, laying the cards out, right there on the table. I feel like you're very relaxed today. Very relaxed and very prepared to have this conversation. I feel that you, on a personal level, Taurus, pay attention, these are days, a week, where you'll have a strong magnetism about you. You're going to start feeling very different from how you've been feeling in previous weeks, right? Like, I feel present, now I really feel confident. I feel attractive too, I feel magnetic, I feel like I can express myself freely, without feeling insecure or afraid, that I can express myself to others with a lot of warmth. Here, I don't know, we're not talking about speaking to someone or asking something from a place of anger or confrontation, but rather speaking from confidence and also from a sense of worthiness. So could there be a situation there, something that catches your attention, that puts you kind of on edge, like you feel some energy there, something like an alert, right? I mean, I'm ready to face this situation. I'm ready to ask and see what happens. I'm going to take precautions. I want to talk to that person, and I think it's the right time to say it. So I feel that if you all have been working on something, a conversation in your head, I mean, I have to have this talk with that person. This is the right time to do it. Or I feel like you're in a blessed moment, right? In the sense of security and free expression. Okay? So if you need to have an important conversation with someone, do it. Especially about something that doesn't add up for you or something that doesn't make sense. Something you've seen, something you've read, you need clarification from someone. Let's see what else we have. Taurus. General energy available. Taurus, you have here the 5 of Swords. We have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the 2 of Pentacles. The Emperor. All right? We can look at this situation with this person or this conversation you're going to have from two different angles. It doesn't just have to be on a professional or work level, I'm sorry, right? Like maybe asking for something, claiming some overdue salary, a raise, saying, well, what's going on here? I'm working and I'm not being paid what I deserve. This is about standing your ground. Standing your ground at work with your presence, right? Knowing what you deserve and demanding it. It can be that too. But on the other hand, if this isn't about work, it's about your love life. That's why I feel like you're going to have a very interesting conversation with someone. And the topic you're going to start discussing is about what you give and what you receive. If there's balance in the relationship. If everything is going to one side of the scale, right? If this person maybe is someone who wants everything for themselves or who has a hard time reaching balance with the other person. There's a lot here about needing to find a middle ground. I think the conversation you two are going to have is about searching for a new balance. The search for common ground for a point of balance. For example, if this person you are in a relationship and this person is absent too often, whether it's for work or other reasons, maybe that's where raising that issue comes in, right? Like, I feel you're very distant. I feel like you're not here. I need us to talk about this. That beyond each person's personality and their own timing, the point here is to reach a middle ground, a point of balance between what one gives and what one receives. Maybe what we're looking for here is reciprocity. Reciprocity in the relationship and in the bond. And try to find here a new meeting point, a new point of balance. Okay? So I feel that this conversation is going to be really necessary. That's why I say I feel this both in the work environment as a complaint and in the emotional sphere. Okay? Don't be so rigid, Taurus, when you have this conversation, okay? Don't be so stuck on your point of view. The key is also flexibility, right? Also listening to the other side, what the other side of the story is, right? And reaching a consensus. That's what it's about. Let's see what else we have. The key, of course, for these days, Taurus, is to seek equality in a relationship. Seek equality in a relationship. It's not all one-sided. If the scales are unbalanced, ask for reciprocity. Taurus. General and available energy. You have temperance here. We have the Fool. We have the Devil here. The Seven of Cups over here. All right. I think there is a commitment here, right? Let's see. This conversation with this person is going to go really well. It could be that something clicks for them somehow. And both you and the other person can come to an agreement, right? So let's create something new and start something new from a different place. Okay? Leaving behind certain kinds of fears, insecurities, right? Not necessarily, look, this isn't about that. What it's about is leaving behind some toxic situation or situation where there has been like control, manipulation of energy, manipulation of time, manipulation, and so on. What it's about, what I feel, is that you are going to heal a relationship. You are going to cleanse the connection. Yes, the relationship at times, the issue of giving and receiving, right? It has been, well, I feel there is something like confusion with the person. And sometimes this has to do with what one projects onto the other person. Idealization, what one keeps expecting, right? High expectations. Many times this does not match reality. There may be some kind of reality check these days. And you see the person just as they are. not through a mirror, not through a distortion
sino desde otro
place, okay? So it's time to come back down to earth. I mean, well, I want to get out of this confusion, out of this fantasy, start seeing this person as they really are, and maybe start a new stage in the relationship. So something in a close relationship will surely come to light. And you say, we need to heal this. We need to reach an agreement. We also need to let go of toxic dynamics. Whether it's about control, power struggles, or manipulation, and reach that middle ground. Okay? What I feel is that you guys, I feel good energy, in terms of letting go of attitudes, patterns that interfere with the bond, that interfere with the relationship. That's why I see it as trying to balance your energy with the other person's energy. Healing the relationship, purifying the bond, reaching that agreement, reaching that point of balance. That is, things are neither as one side says nor as the other says. But the idea is to reach a meeting point, to reach a middle ground between both and create a new outcome. The energies of each person mix and form something completely new, which is what we see is going to start to happen here in some way, right? And that you're going to start experiencing in your life. So an important healing is coming in a relationship, Taurus, okay? Let's see what the Oracle has for you. What will your message be? Okay. General energy available, the sign of Taurus. What are we going to take? This one. You have 44. It says to you, your angels encourage you to continue on your current life path with diligence and determination. And in the future, even greater success will come. And the affirmation it leaves you with is, I am supported. I am supported. Dear Taurus, this is what we have seen for all of you. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you here next time.